And here we are. We are live. Welcome, everyone. Welcome on board. Welcome to the flight deck here with the flight director. Clement's already in the chat. How's it, brother? Doing good, mate. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the flight. I have not streamed this entire weekend. I apologize. I've been traveling. I literally got back a few hours ago, and I jumped straight here to try and get a stream done this weekend. So here we are. We're doing a really cool flight today. For those who are new here, we're in X-Plane 12. I'm running X-Plane 12 on a Mac Mini, so I'm very restricted in terms of, you know, how much I can overload this PC. So we don't have live ATC. We're not using ATC, not yet until I get my new computer. Which game is it? This is X-Plane 12 on a Mac. So yeah, as I said, my frame rate kind of tends to drop below 20 quite often, so I can't use VATSIM yet, but I will when I get my new PC. Welcome to everyone who's here. Don't forget to double tap that screen. It helps the stream so much, and if you like aviation content and flight sim content, definitely subscribe to the channel. There's a lot more coming, a lot more cool things, not just live streams, other types of content as well. Can I play it on my phone? You can. X-Plane is also available on mobile devices. It's available on iPhones. I'm not sure about Android devices. I'm guessing it would be, but you can get it on the iPad. You can get it on iPhones as well. Great sim. So we're jumping straight into the flight. Our luggage is already loaded because they're giving up and leaving. So we should probably crack on. We are flying today from San Diego in California to San Francisco. I've been to both of those places in real life, and they are beautiful places. X12 or X-Plane 12. It's called X-Plane 12. That's the simulator that we're using, and I think the mobile app is called the same. Well, all the doors are shutting. Okay, so we should probably crack on here. So what we'll do is I have already loaded the flight plan into the MCDU. Let's go ahead and make an announcement because I like these.
Sergeant, pleasure to welcome you aboard this aircraft. Well, already set flight deck, last few bags going on downstairs, last bit of paperwork to sort out, and the flight will be underway. Well, I'll bring a few lumps here and there, but generally good conditions. Start cruising out to that. I'm flying this sector, so I'll speak to you again during the flight with further flight details. The cabin crew will be running through a safety demonstration, asking for attention to this.
Also, really nice cabin. Look at the interior.
Also, once we get airborne,
Great work.
Switched off if you're not moving around the cabin. Can I suggest you keep your seatbelts
So,
just in case we're doing
just setting up our arrival here.
And one last thing from it is called no smoking flight. Well, it's a pleasure to welcome you aboard. We'll be underway very shortly. Thanks very much.
Okay, that was a lovely announcement from the captain, who's apparently me. Surfer 4 is our star. Transition is the same. Surfer 4, insert, let's just do that. Welcome to everyone who's here. Hopefully you enjoy the flight with us. We're just going to enjoy cruise. We can chat about the software, my setup, whatever you guys want to talk about. Don't forget to double tap that screen and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Lots more aviation stuff coming. So just going to go through the flight plan here. Make sure there's no discontinuities. We don't like those. Top of climb, level 360 is our cruise. Top of descent, that looks good. Okay, no discontinuities, that's good. What I like to do as well is just kind of look at what the flight looks like in terms of the actual route here on the plane. Make sure that we're happy with everything. I am subscribing to you because I like your content, because my dream is to become an aircraft pilot. Oh, that's amazing. I appreciate the subscription. Thank you. And I really hope it all goes well for you. Any aviation job is awesome. I love aviation. Really, really cool sector to be in. It's exciting, it's responsible, it's a little bit of everything, you know. So here's our flight plan. I need to move that out of the way because for some reason it doesn't like to be too close. Okay, so that's what our flight looks like. Pretty much straight line. We're flying along the coast, the Californian coast, so hopefully it's going to be quite scenic. Don't expect Microsoft Flight Simulator level graphics, but you will be pleasantly surprised at how decent X-Plane 12 actually looks. So stick around for cruise and you'll see what that looks like. There we go, and pretty much a straight in landing. That's pretty straightforward. That's looking beautiful so far. Okay, that's good. What we'll go ahead and do, we're just going to make sure our loading information is correct, and then we'll start the APU and we'll start pushback. We've got some more announcements to make here for the crew. And the cabin. Let's make some announcements here.
Andrea is in charge at the rear of the cabin. Also on board today we've got Angela, Roxy, Val, Elaine, Rachel, Kobe and Joanne. So we're just waiting for the final few passengers to board the aircraft, and then we will be closing the doors and taking you through all our safety procedures on board this aircraft. If a family of the cabin crew can be of any help to you whilst we're here on the ground.
Don't ask me why everyone is English. We're flying Frontier in California. Not the most realistic experience. Right, as a bit of a brief, just let you guys know what our flight is looking like today. So, as I mentioned, we are flying from San Diego to San Francisco. Our airtime is about 1 hour and 13 minutes, so nice and short and sweet. Our cruise altitude is 36,000 feet. Now, in terms of loading, we've got 138 passengers on board, so it's not packed out completely. And our fuel, we've got about 5,142 kilograms of fuel. So this should already be there, 138, that's correct. 5,140, I'm just going to go a little bit more about there, that should be fine. So fuel's done, that's fine. Seatbelt signs on, no smoking signs are on. Let's go ahead and turn on the APU as well. Okay, that's turning on. We'll be able to hear that any second now. Listen to the beautiful startup sound of the APU. Let's enjoy that. There it is. Listen to that. Also, I want to show you guys my new mug that I drink tea and coffee out of. It was a gift from my wife. Look at that. So I call myself the flight director. That's double meaning. Obviously, flight director. The little cross on there is what we call a flight director. But also, I'm a creative director, film director in the media business as well. So it's a double meaning. But this mug is just awesome. Plane's tail is beautiful, isn't it? Just look at how gorgeous this tail is. We're gonna get some really cool views as we're flying over California in a second. So that's really cool. Yeah, I love that livery so much. Okay, that's done. I'm gonna put terrain on there. I want to have that there. Okay, so. That's good. APU's available now, so we can go ahead and kill the external power. Awesome. That's done. Ground services, we can turn off external power and we can remove the chocks. And let's go ahead and detach the jetway from the plane. No, that's not what I want to press. Flight. Detach. There we go. So let's go ahead and turn on our beacon light and we can request the pushback tug.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Another thing, so we said our cruising altitude is 36,000 feet, so let's go ahead and get that set here. 36. That's that. Okay. Checklist time. If any of you like to fly, like flight sim stuff on your computer, I have redesigned the official A320 checklist, and you can get it for free in the link in my bio, my link tree. It's based off the original, the official one. This is obviously just for flight sim purposes, but you can get that for free in the link in my bio. So cockpit preparation, gear pins and covers have been removed, fuel quantity is set, seatbelt signs are
Okay, all doors
on,
and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
ADIRs are on nav, barra ref we're going to set now. So we're at San Diego. Let's get our information here under weather. Our barra ref is currently 29.83. 29.83. 29.83. That's set, and it's also set there. 29.83. Okay, that's the cockpit preparation checklist complete. Let's also let everyone know.
Cabin crew, that's boarding complete. For the attention of the cabin crew, doors to automatic and plastic.
Those announcements are a little bit late. Doors should have been set to cross-check a while ago, but that's fine. Right, speaking of locking the doors, let's lock the cockpit door. Okay, takeoff speeds and thrust. Now the APU's running, we can hopefully go ahead and get our takeoff information, so we can request that. Let's get that put in there. We'll be on our way very soon, guys. Very soon we'll be taxiing to the runway and taking off. I can't see myself there. I'm just gonna restart my charts. Hopefully they'll work now. Please. Yep. Okay, it's not a massive airport, San Diego, so we should be able to taxi relatively shortly. Richard, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hi, departure and arrival. So we're departing from San Diego International, and we're flying to San Francisco. So it's just over an hour flight. We're just getting ready for pushback currently in X-Plane 12 on a Mac with no live ATC because my Mac unfortunately can't handle it yet. But I am upgrading my setup very soon. So we're gonna have. We'll have VATSIM as part of our streams quite soon. But for now, we're just enjoying the vibes. We're just enjoying the scenery as much as we can. Okay, that's fine. We're going to do flex takeoff. We're going to insert that in there. You found X-Plane 12 on Android. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, if you can get it, hopefully it's free. I hope it's free. I think it should be free. It's a great app. I actually used to use X-Plane on my iPad before I even got this tiny little computer. Okay, that looks relatively okay. It's free. Good. I'm glad it's free. Yeah, definitely, mate. Go ahead and get that. You'll love it, I'm sure. Okay, our trim is going to be 29.6, and where are we? The rest of our takeoff data. Sorry, flex takeoff. And here are our V speed. So our rotate speed is 140 knots. So that should be fine. Okay, so here we are currently. Beacon is on. Everything's looking beautiful. Right, we're ready for pushback. That's exactly where we're at now. So, just looking at the charts, we are departing from runway 27. So, let's just plan our route because we don't have ATC to tell us where to go. Pretty straightforward. So, we're basically going to be facing right.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
That's going to be a little bit of a sharp turn. So, we're going to face this way. Let's request that. A320. It's exactly the A320neo. Yep, that's what we're flying with. Frontier. Your setup is cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. I am improving my setup slowly. I've got the basics for now. I've got rudder pedals and I've got I've got these beauties here. Let's kill the parking brake.
Here comes the pushback. Line them up.
Okay, we're assuming we've been given permission to start our engines. So before start, parking brake is off. Takeoff speeds and thrust are set. Windows are closed. Beacon is on. Okay. Before start, checklist is complete. So let's go ahead and start with engine number 2. Just make sure everything here looks good. Yep, let's just check our engine information. That's looking good. Excellent. Excelente. So, there we go. Okay, we'll do our after start checklist in a second. As I mentioned earlier, if any of you like to flight sim at home and you want a checklist, you can download this checklist for free in the link in my bio in the link tree. I've got it there for anyone who would like it. Okay, let's hope the Californian coast is going to be looking good today. We are using real local time and real weather. As I mentioned, we are an X-Plane 12 on a tiny little Mac Mini, so we don't quite have the graphics that are as good as Microsoft Flight Simulator, but the graphics are not terrible. You go on to see they're actually not terrible. Look, we can see San Diego in the distance there. For what I've got now, I'm happy. I know obviously I'm going to improve my setup soon. I'm going to get Microsoft Flight Simulator, but until then, I mean, I can't really complain, can I? I kind of like that. I kind of like it. It's good. It is definitely good. Okay, that's looking good so far. It's a shame I don't have a Frontier.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Okay, you heard the man. Let's set the parking brake. Okay, let's go ahead.
We're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
Let's go ahead and start engine number 1. Look at that beauty. Guys, look at my cool mug. Look at my cool mug. So happy. Looks good to me. We all have to start somewhere. Keep it up. You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. We do all have to start somewhere. And actually, I didn't start that long ago. It's only been a few months since I've started kind of streaming semi-regularly, and yeah, I definitely want to keep doing it. So I'll be online as often as I can. I'll be streaming as often as I can, and hopefully we'll just enjoy some awesome views together. But I really appreciate you all being here. Really do.
And we're disconnected.
So cool to see
flight.
so many people here. We've already, since the stream started, about how long ago did it start? I don't know. Half hour or something. We've already had 140 people come in and out, so very, very grateful for that. Very grateful for that. Okay, that looks like our engines are... There you go. Boom. Beautiful. Okay, after start checklist. Anti-ice. Not needed. Ecam status is checked. So far everything's green. Pitch trim. Pitch trim. Let's get that sorted. Takeoff data. Yep. 29.6. So we'll move that to about there-ish. That should be good to go. We'll go back to flight plan for the time being. Hey, Lemon Dude, welcome, welcome. Cool. I'm from San Diego. Oh, awesome. Cool. From San. Do you mean you're from San Diego? Or I don't know what you mean. But yeah, we are definitely we're departing from San Diego. So I'm very excited about that. Very excited about that. And we're off to San Francisco. So that's going to be exciting. I have flown into San Francisco in this exact sim, my setup, and you can even see the Golden Gate Bridge. So X-Plane is not disappointing so far. Not disappointing. Okay, taxi. So we're getting ready to taxi. Oh, we missed our friend doing the hand signal. His happy hand signal is gone. Oh well. Okay, flight control checks. For those of you that are regulars, you'll know that I have a love-hate relationship with my rudder pedals. They're too sensitive. I've tried everything I possibly can try. They're just overly sensitive. It's just getting on my nerves. Is that checklist in your hand? It is a checklist. Yes, I have completely redesigned and kind of rebranded the Airbus official normal checklist. If you want it, you can get it for free. I've got it in the link in my bio, the link tree. Help yourself. There's some other comments in the chat, but they're not in English. If we can keep it in English, that would be very helpful. Okay. Flight control checks. Right, let's get this over and done with. So, okay, full left, center, full right, center, full forward, and neutral, and full aft, and neutral. Excellent. Right, rudder pedals. Full left, center, full right, center. It shows center, but it starts pulling to the left and to the right, so hopefully we'll see how that goes. Right, taxi light on. We no longer need the APU. That can go. Bye-bye. Okay, taxi checklist. Flight controls are checked. Our flaps setting is a flaps 1 departure, so let's go ahead and lower the flaps. I'm pretty sure it's flaps 1. Can't find the checklist. It's definitely there if you can. So where my YouTube channel information is, if you click on more, you'll see a link that will say link tree. So if you there's only one link there. So if you click on it, it will show you all the different links. Scroll to the bottom and it will just say downloads, and it's there. There's only one downloadable link that I have in my link tree, and it's this checklist. If anyone wants it, it's free. Let's just double check. We're just going to go to performance. Flaps 1. Yep. I was in description. Yeah, don't go to description. Go to my channel and then the link. Richard, calculated V1 and V2. So, yes, we've got here performance. I'm assuming this is what you mean. Our V1 speed is 140, rotate speed 140 as well, and V2 is 142. Richard, you should become my helper, my FO, because this is very, very helpful to have it there written there. That's fantastic. That is correct. Yes, sir. Taxi flap setting to radar PWS. Let's get that on. Engine mode select normal. Ecam memo takeoff no blue. So we want auto brakes set to max. We're going to set the spoilers. Going to put this to the side for the time being. As we begin to taxi, we will inform the cabin and we'll check the takeoff config. So we'll do that in a second. Let's go. Guys, who's ready for San Francisco? I've been talking way too long. Let's get moving. Let's go, let's go, let's go. People have got places to be. Guys, don't forget to double tap that screen, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me so much. And I've also got some awesome videos that I'm working on, long form videos for YouTube, some collaborations with other brands and content creators. So we're growing, we're getting somewhere. Let's go. Yeah, that's the spirit. That's the spirit that we need. It's been a very long day for me. I've been driving for like 6 hours, and here we are. I didn't get to stream obviously the last couple of days because I drove down to spend the weekend with some family. We had a wedding down south near London. So yes, now I'm back and ready to rock and roll. Okay. All right, we're getting there. So let's, guys, I am so happy with the way the city looks. Like, this is X-Plane 12, not ultra graphics. My computer can't handle ultra graphics and stuff like that. But I'm so happy with that. It's really not bad at all. You know, it's not bad at all. You get the feeling that you're in some kind of semi-realistic sim. You also live in the UK. I do live in the UK. I'm based in Manchester at the moment. Right, let's inform the cabin. They can take their seats. Cabin crew, please take your seats for departure. Thank you. Runway 27. So there's literally just one landing strip, one runway here. And we're parallel to it. And Birmingham. Oh, you're around the corner. It's not too far. Not too far at all. Right, we're taxiing at 11 knots. I think we can go a little bit faster than that because we do want to depart today. Look at that. Look at that. We are being overtaken by the luggage guy. Is that embarrassing or what? Okay, takeoff config. Let's press that magic button. Let's see. Yep, we're not being slapped, so that looks good. So it looks, it seems to be a pretty straightforward departure. We're basically like taking off and just veering a little bit to the right, so it's pretty straightforward. You laughing at how slow I'm taxiing? Yeah, thanks. Thanks. Guys, I can't complain about that view. I cannot complain about that view. Look. That's awesome. Not crazy realistic, but I love it. Bye. Are you leaving? Are you off? No worries, man. No worries at all. Right, 24 knots. We're okay. We're not crazy fast. Guys, we have already hit 200 total views for this stream so far. That is amazing. If you can double tap that screen and subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome. Right, we're almost there. We'll be taking off very shortly. Everything seems to be good. I'm scared to put any weight on my rudder pedals because they pull me off track. Oh, we probably should have taken that exit. That's where the runway starts. That's fine. We'll go all the way to the end. Go all the way to the end. Everything else looks okay. There is probably stuff I'm forgetting, but it is what it is. Just tap on the brakes a little bit. Awesome. So we're close to the water as well, so hopefully it should be a nice scenic departure from San Diego. Looking good so far, looking good. Right, okay, we're turning onto the runway. Let's just slow this down quickly. Turn on our strobe. Runway turn off. Can't see where I'm going. Okay, that's fine. Did I? Yeah. Okay, we'll line up. And what I want to do is get the TCAS on. I'm not going to do a rolling takeoff. Let's get to the. It's alright, we'll stop here for a sec. Just want to make sure everything is set. Let's stop for a second. There we go. It's fine. Okay. Everything looks good. This is us, Frontier. Beautiful livery, by the way. Look at that tail. I love that. Right. Strobes are on. Beacon's on. Everything's good. Let's go ahead and click on that and that. And let's go. I'm going to stabilize our engines. And Manflex. And you'll see it's really hard for me to stay on the center line because I'm trying to fine tune my rudder pedals. They pull me in all sorts of different directions. See, already I'm like, nope, nope. Okay, almost at rotate speed and rotate. Whoa. Positive rate, gear up. Godspeed. Thank you, Richard. Let's hope this is going to be a nice, smooth flight. Right, let's follow the flight director a little bit. Oh, down, too much. Right, let's put on autopilot. So let's see if we can enjoy some of the views from takeoff, because that'll be cool. That looks cool. San Diego's beautiful. I have been there, and it's a stunning place. Leave a climb. There we go. And we're on our way to San Francisco. Need some tea. That was stressful. And we'll go flaps up. See what other views we got here. So that is the Californian coast. So we should have a nice coastal view, well, depending on clouds. Should be quite nice. So let's... So we're going to pass on our right, obviously we're going to pass Long Beach, Los Angeles, Santa Barbara, and kind of just cruise all the way down the coast. And I really hope it's going to be nice and scenic in San Francisco. It'll be cool to get some cool views of the Golden Gate Bridge. That would be very cool. Okay. $10,000 feet. Excellent. These can come off. Right, let's release the cabin crew so they can start their service and then people can enjoy their drinks and snacks. Okie dokie. Everything's looking good. This is one of the best parts of a flight, where you sit back, open your tray table if you're in an Airbus, and snack your heart away. The flight plan. So how are we looking here? 378 miles out. Arrival time is around 7:54 Zulu. In 1 hour and 2 minutes is our touchdown ETA. And top of descent. Top of descent at 7:30 Zulu. In roughly 40 minutes. So now we chill. Now we chill and enjoy the views. And to be honest, I mean, we're at 14,000 feet. It looks pretty clear. So let's go ahead and turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. There you go. Feel free to move around the cabin. Lemon Dude, for a future flight, or for this flight is San Diego, so KSAN to KSFO, San Diego to San Francisco. Unless that's a recommendation for a future flight, let me know. Future flight. Yeah, let's see how long that will take. Do you know what's the flight time for that? Guys, as the channel continues to grow, I'm going to start introducing long haul flights again because they are fun. I love them, but they are obviously long haul and we're not skipping them, we're doing them in real time. So it just needs to, as long as there's enough people here that are interested in seeing that, I'm definitely going to start introducing them again, for sure. I think I did a London Heathrow to Charles de Gaulle. I think. In a previous stream. I'm going to add it to the list, for sure. Because it's a great flight. It's a great flight. And maybe with BA, maybe we can do BA ops or try something else. I miss Californian weather. I used to go to California a lot, and I miss the sunshine and the warmth and all the good stuff that we don't ever get here in the UK. Here we are, guys, that's us. Can we see us from the ground? Nope. Nope. Beautiful sunny weather. Let's get another look at this livery because I love the way this plane looks. That is such a beautiful livery, especially that tail. Looks amazing. It is loud when you go outside the aircraft, though, isn't it? So welcome to everyone who is here. Hopefully you'll enjoy the stream, enjoy the views, the quite laid back and chilled vibe that I like to have in my streams. And hopefully we can get some good views along the way. There we go. That's the Californian coastline, looking beautiful. I'm thinking of getting the same angle that I've got here, but on the other side of the plane, because I love that angle, being able to see the engine as well. I might do that, because on the other side I've only got that, which is cool. I like that. I've got that and that, but I've got a spare like button, basically preset. So I think we'll do that, right? Because that would be really cool. Maybe a bit more. Go down. Look outside. Now I feel it needs to be further down. Possibly more. A bit more. Because this is a really cool angle. Yeah, see, that's beautiful. So do we stay inside the window? Do we go out? I think that is how it should be. I think that's good. Yeah, let's set that preset. That will be 9. And then 8 is that one. Yeah, I love that. I like that. I like that a lot. Now I've got both sides. Got that one. And that one. Are they equal though? Relatively. I love that. Love that angle. Love that view. Now we can see the coastline and the engines in action. Very cool. Right. We should have set this to standard a long time ago. Spending way too much time as passengers, forgetting to fly the thing. 36,000 feet. Everything looks good so far. (32). We're almost at our top of climb. And then we're chilling for a little bit. Until top of descent, 7:32. Roughly half hour. So we've got half hour of cruising at our cruising altitude. Enjoy the views. Hey, Big Back, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. Early stream. Not that early. I mean, it's 8 p.m. my time. Maybe Warsaw to Munich for future flight. That's also a good one. Guys, keep the recommendations coming. I'm always interested in hearing cool flights. If you have any recommendations that come along, definitely feel free to send them over. Warsaw to Munich that's a good one, yeah. I'm thinking on my link tree to just put like a little form or something, like really easy to use form that would just say like departure, arrival, and what airline you want to see, and I can add that to the list and actually do those streams. Also, if you guys are on, I'm also on Instagram and TikTok. I only live stream on YouTube. This will be my main content channel, but I'm also quite active on Instagram and TikTok, so feel free to reach out to me there as well if you'd like to. But I might do that on Linktree, just have a little form, and that way I can collect the answers as well, so I don't forget them. I think that would potentially be a good idea. I might actually see if I can do that now. I mean, we are chilling at cruise, so why not? Richard, ETA, let's check our ETA here. 7:55 Zulu, which is basically in 50 minutes. That's going to be our touchdown ETA, time of touchdown. What is the weather like? Oh, we got a 50 knot headwind so far. That's not amazing. Let me just check the weather. San Francisco weather. So we've got 20 knot wind at 270 degrees. I hope it's not a crosswind. If it's a crosswind, I'm going to be fighting with my rudder pedals. Probably Lufthansa or Polish lot for Warsaw Munich. Yep, great idea. Great idea. I'm definitely going to add that to the list. Let me see if I can make. I want to make a little form. Because all these flight suggestions are fantastic. That can be a challenge. With my rudder pedals, they are... every landing is a challenge with these, even if it's smooth. I don't know if you... one of my latest streams, possibly it was the last one I did last week. It was such a smooth approach, but I started panicking because what I normally tend to do is I start to manage my speed manually as I get to about 15-20 miles out, just to give myself some time, because the aircraft wants to slow me down last minute. I don't want to do it last minute, so I start doing it manually, and I forgot to go from 150 knots down to about 135 for landing, and I forgot, and we were basically getting up to the runway on final at 150 knots, and for me, I think that's a bit fast. And I started panicking, and I was like, oh, and then I flared too quickly, and then we were floating, and then I landed last minute, I had to slam on the brakes. A horrible landing. If you go to my Instagram and TikTok, you'll see it on there, and you'll see how many people attacked me for it. That was funny. Yeah, every landing's a challenge with these rudder pedals. Yes, that's the one. I should have done a go around. I was tired I was trying to... but here's the thing. The touchdown itself was about minus 200 FPM, so it wasn't a slammer. It was relatively smooth in terms of a touchdown, but it was very unstable. So yeah, I got a little bit attacked. Okay. So I'm actually, yeah, you guys gave me a great idea. I'm gonna set up a form on my link tree for custom route suggestions. I'm gonna get that done now. Let's just go into the flight deck, make sure everything's looking good. Yep, taking a small left turn. I'm also gutted in the States in, when is it, June? I think it's June, I think it's next month. Flight Sim Expo. It's like the biggest Flight Sim Expo in North America. I would have loved to go, but I'm not able to go. Happens to all of us. A lot to think about in the cruise. Yes, it is a lot to think about. Good job I'm only a sim pilot, a virtual pilot, and not a real pilot. So my terrible landings are just me making a fool out of myself and not me endangering anyone, thankfully. Let's see. So let's set this form up. Departure. Arrival. And airline. So currently what I'm gonna do you only fly Airbus or sometimes Boeing? At the moment it's mainly the A320, purely because that's the setup I've got, and also I love it. I used to fly, before I got this, the toeless A320neo for X-Plane, I used to fly the Zibo Boeing 737 all the time. That was my standard. I was still using Airbus hardware. It was okay. This is all I've got. I don't have a yoke, but I mean it's still okay. We can start to incorporate Boeing again. I don't remember most things. We can do that. We can do that for sure. And what I'll do, I'm just thinking what else to add. What else do you guys think I should add to the form? So at the moment, it's going to be departure, arrival, and airline. But I need to make it specific to aircraft though, right? At the moment, it's mainly the A320. For the time being, are we happy with the A320, or should I incorporate the 737 as well? Let's remove that. Check, drop down. There we go, drop down. So we'll do aircraft. Yeah, we can do that. I've got Air Canada Ops, Air Canada delivery for the A320. We can definitely do that. What I'm going to get you to do, I'm going to get you to test this form out in a second if you want to, and then we'll see if it comes through. Choices, so Airbus A320neo. Do you know what? For the time being, I'm just going to keep the A320 in there. Uh, okay. So let me put that. Just move that down. A330-200. I think X-Plane comes with a default A330. And I flew it quite a few times when I first started. I also have a Boeing 777, which I love. I did a few long hauls with that. Again, I haven't flown it in a long time, and I tried to set up my rudder pedals with it. Guys, look at this wind, 56 knots. Ha. And they weren't working. So I really don't know what's going on. I need to spend some time and actually try and get the hardware to work with it, with the different planes. We can incorporate that. I'll add that as an option, actually. That's a great idea. So I just need to figure out where to put route suggestion. Route suggestion. I'm going to put that further down. And let me add a collection. I'll show you guys where this is in a sec, and then we can test it together, see if it works. I'm going to put that in there. Route suggestion. Whoa, nope, nope, nope. Route suggestion. Suggest route. I am hoping this is going to work. Let's see. Just refresh that page. Alright, we're almost there. I think it's a good idea to set this up because like any routes you guys want to suggest, we can actually do them now, and there's a way for me to actually have them written down. Why is that not? That's not working. Let me close that. Let me try a different way. I'm going to try it on my iPad instead. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? What do we need? That's what we need. Channel. Right, let me see if I can get this to work. Then I'll show you guys. So, link tree. That's the Californian desert. Okay, I think it works. So, guys, if you want to test it out, you can. Let me put the link in here for you. So I'm putting the link here for you guys. I don't know if you can click on it. Hopefully you can. If you can and everything works, you go to the link tree, and that there's a form kind of halfway down that says suggest a route. So if you want to suggest a route, we can do that. At the moment, I've only got the A320 in there. I will add the other ones as well when I get the hardware to work with them. So you can give that a shot. Hopefully we can start doing some cool routes. And it's cool. It's kind of it's another way where we can collaborate on my streams, you know. No, long haul, maybe H&D and Boeing. Yeah, that's another great idea. I don't have a 787. I've got 777, which is close enough. We could do that. Flight Factor does do a 787 Dreamliner, so I could potentially get that, and we can try that out. So far everything's looking beautiful. Top of descent at 7:32. So in about 12 minutes, we'll begin our descent. A bird hit your window. Oh, wow. Hopefully the bird's okay. Hopefully the window's okay. So in terms of where we are, we've just passed Santa Barbara. This is the map if you guys want to see where we're at. This is the map. And we're here, about halfway through. So quite soon we'll begin our descent. Right, out of curiosity, I want to see what my frame rate is at. Oh, I'm getting great frame rate at the moment. Wow. It's between like 38 and 41. Okay. Fair enough. The computer is so hot to touch. So we're landing at runway 28 right. Oh, nice. So we're landing basically just after the water, so it's going to be a nice kind of water view. And if I'm not mistaken, the Golden Gate Bridge is kind of in front of us. Just trying to anticipate what the views are going to look like. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to do. So quite soon we'll begin our descent. 7:32. It's currently 7:23. Let's get our arrival data inputted here. So San Francisco, start with weather. The altimeter is 29.89. 29.89. I can unplug this now because there's plenty of charge in there. So we can put that there. There we go, much better. So 29.89. 29.89, that can go in there. Temperature in San Francisco is currently 18 degrees Celsius. Our wind information, 270 knots at 270 degrees at 20 knots. It's been a long day. 270 degrees at 20 knots. Degrees at 20 knots. And let me just get my chart up for our arrival. So runway 28 right. Runway 28 right. ILS, that's the one. Let's add that to our route here. Straight in landing, our decision altitude is 213, so we're going to put under Barrow, we're going to put 213 feet. Barrow, landing config full. Okay, that's our destination data already in there. Lemon Dude, hey, hey, hey. How's that bird doing that hit your window? Is it still alive? Oh, that's good to know. It's good to know. Top of descent, 7:32. Yeah, we've got some time. I do love the Californian landscape. In general, I love the North American landscape. It just looks really cool. Is it still really windy? 64 knots. Dude. Okay, not long left. In a few minutes we will begin our descent. Our descent into San Francisco. Lemon Dude, when I first saw your streams, I thought you were playing Microsoft Flight Sim. From some angles, even I am pleasantly surprised at how decent X-Plane looks. Or, it's not even just X-Plane. X-Plane can look incredible if you've got a really good PC. But my Mac is obviously not... I mean, it's for what it is, it's powerful, but it's not crazy powerful. But some of these views, I mean, I'm really happy with them. You know, and obviously my Mac, being such a small machine, is still powerful enough to run the sim, stream, connect to external devices, have all the hardware plugged in. So, you know, I can't knock it too much. For what it is, this Mac Mini is amazing. But yeah, sometimes the views are great. Especially on a smaller device, if you're watching these streams on a phone or on an iPad or something, the quality tends to look even better almost, you know? But yeah, some of these views are great. I love how they look. Okay, we are getting ready. Getting ready to descend. We've got a 67 knot headwind, 68. So a little bit on the windy side. I need to nail this landing. My landings recently have been very all over the place. So we need to nail this landing. This needs to be beautiful. Six, 7. Oh boy. Okay. Trying to see if I can find. Also, let me know if you're able to check out that form on my Linktree, the link that I sent a little while ago. Feel free to test it out and put a route in there. Just checking it out myself. It seems to work, I think. So that's good. Right, top of descent. We passed our top of descent. Let's clear ourselves down to 3,000. We're not currently using ATC. So let's begin. And that's it. We have officially begun our descent into San Francisco. Let's do it. That's a bit of a nosedive. What are we doing here? Why? Why are we diving to the ground? It's a bit extreme. I'm looking at the floor. Oh well. Flight level 244, 185. It seems kind of okay. 8,000, 6,000, 4,000, 3,000, 1,800. Okay. We're 97 miles out, so we're not very far. We're not very far. Our ETA now is 7:55. So apparently, what, 20 minutes? 20 minutes. Right, we'll be landing in 20 minutes. Zoom out a bit. So you can see here it's pretty straightforward, like we're basically going straight in. And it's kind of beautiful. Plenty of fuel on board. We've got a few Minecraft looking mountains here. The rest of it looks fine, but some of the terrain can look a bit X-planey. So weird. When we're inside the window, the blades of the engine look really weird. As soon as we're outside, they look like they move a bit more realistic, or realistically. See, it's weird. See that difference? It's just weird. Be right back. No problem, lemon dude. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. 24,000 feet. Awesome stuff. Go ahead and make some announcements. Didn't really understand anything she said, but sounded good. I really hope we get to see the Golden Gate Bridge. Noob Aviation, welcome. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing great. We are descending towards San Francisco International. And hopefully we'll be landing within the next kind of 15 minutes. In this beautiful Frontier aircraft from San Diego. And let's hope my landing doesn't suck like the last stream I did. That was terrible. Right, I think it's appropriate for us to do the, or at least to have a look at the approach checklist. We're at 20,000 feet, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the seatbelt signs. Lemon Dude, welcome back, welcome back. Approach Barrow Ref. So we've set the Barrow Ref 20,000. Yeah, I think I'll, if I can get away with it, I'm gonna put it back on. What did we say it was? Oops, I've forgotten. San Francisco International weather 29.89. Let me see if I can get away with putting it in from now. So far so good, nothing's screaming at me, so we're good. 29.89, seatbelts are on, minimums are set, auto brake. Let's go with low. Engine mode select is normal, approach checklist is complete. I got a headache, but I'll watch for a little bit longer. Oh, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. You're not the first person who gets a headache when I talk. Hopefully it will get better. Some of these cool views as we descend into San Francisco. No, it's not from you. No, it's yeah, it's alright. I'm just joking. I wouldn't be offended if it was though, so don't worry. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, hopefully, I mean we're a bit far, but hopefully we'll see the Golden Gate roughly around there. I think in a bit. It would be cool to if we get to see it. We're at 15,000. Right, there is, that's the thing. There is some terrain. As we can see, we've got quite a mountainous region in front of us. So I'm just checking the charts. Also, I want to start slowing down to 240 knots. Hopefully that will help us a little bit. So yes, quite mountainous around here. 1,000. Okay, the ceiling there is 1,000, 2,000. That's fine. We're not going to be that low, not until the last minute. Sometimes it can look really scary when you're approaching mountains, because obviously it's really hard to gauge distance from just, you know, visually. So it can look like you're about to hit a mountain, but you're actually quite far above it. You can see obviously we're very high above these mountains, but from here it looks like we're going straight for them. But hopefully all will be good. That's a stunning plane, isn't it? Stunning plane. "41 miles out. We need to slow down some more, so let's deploy the speed brakes a little bit. And I think we should slow down probably more. I'd be inclined to slow down to about 230. Okay, speed brakes are helping. Let's go to 220 and then we'll start looking at our flaps situation. 37 miles out. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Guys, if you haven't already, please double tap that screen. It helps the stream so much. And if you also haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel if you like aviation content. There's plenty more to come. There we go. This is probably... I reckon this is probably like the San Jose area of San Francisco. We're still a little bit south. Probably closer to San Jose, I reckon. Got the whole, like, San Francisco Bay Area. Cool views, though. Cool views from here, from the flight deck. Where are we at? 33 miles out. Let's go ahead and go flaps 1. So at flaps 1, it's mainly the slats that lower, so it's this section here. As you can see, it's looking pretty cool. Right. Slow down to 200. That will help us get set up a little bit. Right, I want to get my geography right here. I want to see if we can spot the Golden Gate or if we're still very far from it. Still quite far out. I think we won't see it until we like come into land. 200. Let's see if we can go a little bit slower. 190. We can go ahead and turn on landing lights. That looks okay. Are we slowing down enough? How far are we? 24 miles out. We are rapidly approaching. Let's get some speed breakage here. No help. Let's go flaps 2. Also down to 180. So this is where we want to make sure we've got a stable enough approach. That's a hell of a nosedive. Eddie Sidby. Just want to see the waypoints that we're using. Okay, Axmal, so we're coming in for there. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. 170. 20 miles out. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that so far. Happy with that so far. Looking good, looking good. Right, I want to go ahead and arm the approach. I don't know if it's too early though. Is it too early? I don't think it's crazy early. I'm going to go ahead and arm the approach. I know we're not on final yet. I'm going to go flaps 3. That's another nosedive, wow. As soon as the flaps start coming out, the plane just goes, whoa. Okay. We want to keep slowing down, We'll go 150 now, and then when we turn left on final, we'll slow down even more. 15 miles out. So far so good. And this is the part where we're going to be over the water for the majority of the approach. Okay, 14 miles out. So far so good. Nothing really interesting to look at from this angle. So this is our runway. That is our runway. Indeed. 28 right, so the one on the right. Slow down a little bit more. 140. Another nosedive. Are we at the correct height? 3,000, 1,800 is going to be our next point. Let me clear this down to 2,000. Should be fine. Right. 11 miles out. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. We're going to take a left turn and then we come in to land. And there's a left turn. I'm not too happy with these graphics. That looks pretty rubbish, I think. Okay, let's go gear down. And let's go flaps full. And we'll... Just another nosedive because the gear's coming down. We'll come in at 135. That should be a decent landing speed. Okay, now that we are fully configured, let's go and set that as well. Let's take a look at our landing checklist. And I think any moment now,
2,500.
we're going to lock in. Glide slope seems to be captured there. Okay. Landing checklist. Let's let the cabin know. Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing. Thank you. Go around altitude is... I didn't even check it. It should be... Is it 3,000? Is it 3,000? Is it 3,000? 3,000. So let's... Have we... Okay. Cabin crew has been advised. ECAM memo, landing no blue. Landing checklist is complete. Richard, we believe in you. Thank you. I need all the belief in me that I can get. Right, we've got 20 knot crosswind. I knew something was going to make this tough. 18 knot. Okay. We are proper... I can tell we're at a crab angle. You can see it, we're at a bit of a crab angle. Right, everything else is looking pretty stable so far. Happy with that. Here we go. Here's San Francisco, or at least the very normal looking part of it. $14 knots, 13 knots. Okay, crosswind is coming down a little bit. TA only, it's fine. 12 knots, crosswind is reducing a little bit. So far so good. Oh, it's going to be, as a passenger, that will be a beautiful landing because it's like right over the water. Right over the water. Look at that, private yacht. Private yacht. Okay. 135. Speed is looking good. Try to butter. I always try to butter. I fail, but I always try. So I'm going to try again. And we'll see how it goes. Just want to zoom in here. 500. Okay. Aircraft is mine. And autopilot disengaged.
100 above. 200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Okay. Reverse is green. Decel. $17 knots. Do that. Right, we'll take over with a little bit of manual braking. Little bit. We don't want to go overboard. And I think. Oh, let's go a little bit more. Slow down. Slow down. We can come off there. Flaps can come up. How was that, guys? Was it bad? Not bad. Oh, thank you. It felt okay. It didn't feel bad. Don't forget, X-Plane, for some reason, exaggerates the way landings look from inside. Okay, we're crossing a runway here. We don't have traffic, but just check. Clear left, clear right. It does exaggerate it, so even if it's a very smooth landing, it will kind of feel like a bit of a slammer, even if it's not. Right, this is a busy airport, so we need to find somewhere to park. Let's go left here. Right, we've still got all our lights on. We need to turn them off. Guys, we will go back and we're gonna replay that so we can all judge it together. Taxi strobe to auto. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and turn on the APU. Is that gonna... Yep. Okay. We're gonna take a right turn here. We do not have a designated stand, but we'll see. Lamadou, no worries, dude. Thanks for joining. Great to see you again. Hopefully we'll catch you in the next one. I need to slow down a little bit because I'm going way too fast while we're here. We can go in there. I'll be fine. That'll be fine. Okay, we can speed up a little bit. See you later, mate. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. We're gonna go in there. Okay. I'm not too disappointed with that landing. I think that was definitely better than some other recent landings I've been doing. We'll take this right turn in here. And welcome to San Francisco International Airport from San Diego. We're here, we made it. I'll take the one in the corner. Is there another one in the corner? Yes, there is. I will take that one. It kind of feels like taking that empty booth at a diner right in the back, away from all the people. That's exactly what we're doing here. Okay, let's slow this down a little bit. I feel like we braked a bit too hard to get off to vacate the runway. But that's fine. That's fine. Airlines do that all the time. We're just fitting in. 7 meters, 6 meters. Come on. 5, 4, 3. And there we go. Parking brake is set. APU is available. So let's go ahead and kill the engines. Beacon come off, strobe off, nav lights can stay on. So the jetway is coming to us automatically. Okay. I'm not incredibly disappointed with that. Seatbelt signs can come off. There we go. Guys, we made it. We're gonna let's just get the flight information from Volanta, and then we'll go back and we'll re-watch that landing together and we'll see how we did. So Volanta, this is the software that I use for like tracking the flight. If we complete the flight now, we can go back and review the information, statistics, our landing rate. That's a good landing rate. In my books, that's a very good landing rate. So minus 166 feet per minute. That is pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. So let's go and see what that looked like in action. We'll go and check a few different angles. Let's hope my computer is going to allow us to do it without crashing. Toggle replay mode. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. We'll do it slowly. Okay. Here we are. So, the first angle we'll do is kind of this one here. Just to see what it looked like. Alright, let's see this. Not bad. Not bad. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. That is better than a lot of my recent landings. It's about time I did a decent and actually I'm on the center line. I'm actually on the center line. Today's a big day for me, folks. Okay. Let's try again from a different angle. Let's try... This is a cool one as well. From the tower. Okay, that's glitching. That's not working at all. Let's try this angle here. Alright, let's go back. Let's see what it felt like as a passenger. Thanks, Richard. Appreciate that. Thanks. Yeah, it's about time I did a decent landing. Let's see as a passenger. The wing flex in X-plane tends to be exaggerated a little bit, but that was alright. That was alright. See, I'm proving to you guys that it is possible for me to actually accomplish a decent landing that's not an absolute slammer. It's not only slammers. I'm often off the center line, either slamming it or floating too long. But that was alright. I want that to be my new standard. Let's check a few more angles. So I want to try the other side, because the other side, all you can see is water. That looks cool. That looks cool. Let's see as a passenger. From that angle, it almost looks like it's going to be a water landing, right? Because you see nothing until you see the runway. It's about time. It's about time. See, I can do it. It is possible. Occasionally. Doesn't happen too often. Okay, another angle that I tend to enjoy, looks quite cool, is like the belly angle, so we can see from here. See what this is going to look like. It was just the right amount of flare as well. It wasn't too much. I didn't flare like too drastically, so we were still descending nicely. But we didn't start going up again. We just touched down quite lightly, which I think was good. Okay, we'll do one more angle. We'll try. No, that's definitely not what I wanted. We'll try this angle. Okay, let's move a little bit closer. Yeah, that was alright. I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Guys, don't forget to double tap that screen. If you haven't already, I think that landing is one of the very, very few that deserve a double tap on the screen. And that pretty much brings us to the end of today's stream. Let's go back to where we are. Here we are. We made it safely, and here we are at San Francisco, all the way from San Diego. Not that far. Guys, thank you. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for joining. Thanks for chatting with me. It was great to spend some time with you guys. As always, fly safe, have fun, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care. See you later.